Hi everybody, welcome back to the craft room. Diane here. I am excited to be back in my craft room again. I've found some inspiration and I hope this time it sticks. You know, when you lose your mojo and you just can't seem to get it together. Well, I found something I'm pretty excited about, so I hope you get excited too. I saw these beautiful gift boxes. I think I was at, I don't know if I was at Ross or Home Goods, maybe. But I saw these gift boxes. They're by Aspen Home. And I saved the wrapper so you could see the size I'm working with. They're rather large gift boxes. But when I saw these in the aisle, I was like, oh, Di, you have to have these. You know, I do talk to myself on the regular, so I literally said that out loud. And then I was thinking, oh, it's going to make such a cute journal cover. But what kind of papers am I going to put in it? I mean, it's kind of farmhousey. It's kind of Christmas. Like, I have farmhouse stuff. I have Christmas stuff. But I didn't have anything in between. So I'm going to put this stack on the floor. Just look at that. Look at the goodness. And it wraps around, too. There's print on the back side, too. So even all the flappy flaps have that cool print on it. Okay, so we're going to come back to this. So then I was watching Diane Shawcraft 1, my old barn door. You know who I'm talking about. Cool southern voice, love her. And she came out with a Farmhouse Christmas Kit. I literally had to stop the video like 30 seconds in and go get it off of Etsy before I, didn't have the chance to. I went and I bought both parts. There's a part with pages and then you have all the accessories here. Let me tell you guys, I'm not sponsored by her or anything, but a good deal on this one. I really love this. So I'm just going to show you the pages that I printed. I printed them all off, and I even did them double-sided because she gives you something to put on the back, like a cool ledger. So we've got these are like cross-stitch looking people. You can see like all the little stitching. Isn't that cute? And we got the Elsie cow with the eggnog. Some of the pages are lined, and then they're also unlined. It doesn't mean plain. These are very far from plain, but I love it. Okay, see, these two are the same. It's a similar page, but this one's a little lighter with writing lines, and then this one has the chicken wire. So very cool. She's got a ledger like this, a plain ledger without the top heading, and then some coffee or tea dyed whatever page. So yeah, isn't that cute? Look at the little animals with the ornaments. So cute. Okay. And I love this Santa. He's my favorite. Just love it. And of course, I have some napkins and stuff that I can use too. If you know me at all, I'm obsessed with napkins. So we have that. We have some more moo cows. Some of the lined ones I printed on the back too. Just to give variety. And this barnwood with the holly, or is that mistletoe? Holly. Either who, it's pretty. I like it. Whatever you want to call it. And then I printed out the accessory parts on plain paper, and then I also printed them on parchment paper, parchment cardstock. But I've cut out the parchment cardstock ones because I'm going to use the thicker stuff for the pockets and the tags. And then these paper ones I can use for decoration-y parts. So this kit is just, I don't know, it's something about the chickens with the farm with the Christmas. I just thought it went perfect with those little gift boxes. Look at that. Some plaid. You could use that in any kind of Christmas journal with the plaid. Maybe I should turn them this way. You might get a better sense of them this direction. You don't want your chickens sideways. You need them straight up, right? And I love that she has big tags and little tags. So there is very little white space that you're going to cut off. Like this, you're using all your supplies very efficiently. And also, they're cute as heck. I mean, come on. I just love all these. There's my Santa again. Sweater weather. And then she has these little ornaments. And when I saw them, I'm like, oh, those are tuck spots. Oh, those are decorations. Okay, fold them in half. It's a tab. It's a very big tab, to be honest with you, but it's a tab. And look at the animals on there. So cute. And then I went, oh, look, here's the tabs. I don't need to do that. And some little shakers and some signs. Okay, so I'm going to put this stuff out of my way and get out my cutter, and we will start on that cover in just a second. Be right back. Okay, we're back. All right, so I have one of the boxes. I only need the top. I don't need the bottom. You can always recycle the white bottom parts because the bottoms aren't printed. You could either put two white ones together and make a gift box because they still fit together. Or I like to fold them sometimes and make a smaller box out of it. You guys have seen that before, right? Maybe you haven't. Let me show you that real quick. It'll only take a minute. So like you have the bottom box here, right? You're like, oh, now I have a single box with nothing to match it. But you need a smaller gift box. So what you do is, on the long sides, you take it and you fold it until you come to the flap of this one. Give that a crease. These are good boxes, so they're hard to fold. Use my scissor handles. Okay. Oh yeah, so easy, Diane. Oh yeah. And then you do it the same thing the other direction. Come just to the flap. So that gives you a fold here that's the same size as your flaps. Okay. Just press that down a bit. Nice. Okay. So you've got the folded lines here. You're going to cut the white part here, and you're going to cut the white part here. Not off, just to the foldy there. Just going to take your scissors like this. Come on, Diane, you got this. Cut to the corner. Cut to the corner, and then turn it around, do the other side. Okay, you got your flappy bits, and you fold this over. See what I'm doing? Hold the flaps up. Sorry, the camera's not big. These are large boxes. And you're gonna fold the side over. And right over the top. Now you've got a smaller hinged box. Isn't that cute? There's the sides where you cut. And now you could fit something half that size in there. So that's what I'll do with the extra white boxes. Okay. Wasn't sure if anybody knew about that, so I don't like to waste anything. All right, so these boxes are quite big, like I said. What does it say on the tag? They're 15 by 11 3/4 by 2.5. So there's a lot of box there. And my papers, once I cut off the edge, because I don't have a printer that will print borderless, it's about, let's see, let's measure it. They are about 10.5 inches once I cut off the border. So I just kind of lined it up on here, and I'm thinking, okay, that's a nice cover, like that. And then you have some left over here for a spine. Okay, that works. So I think I'm going to cut off the inside flaps here, and I'm going to cut off this top row of flaps, and then I'm going to leave these sides on for now, because I'm not sure if I want to do a flippy flappy kind of thing on the pockets on the cover. So I'm just going to take off this bottom inside row and this one, because if this is your cover and you want a pocket here, the writing is upside down. Of course, if you're going to cover it, I mean, you could leave that there, but I think I'm just going to take this row off. So my cutter is not that large. Seeing as this is 15, my cutter only cuts 12-inch paper, so I'm going to take this inside flap off. See if you can see this. It's kind of an awkward angle with my camera right there. But I want to leave the outside sides. So I'm just going to take this bottom row off. And I want to kind of be careful while I'm cutting, because I still want to be able to use them, because there's still cute graphics on there. So we might be able to use them for tuck spots or something. cute. Okay, so we've got all those cool graphics. We'll toss those to the side to use later. All right, and I want to take off this whole section here and around the corner. So I'm going to do that too. Just with my scissors. I kind of like this idea. Any cute gift box you have, you could just make it into a journal cover and keep it. Because sometimes I see a cute box and I'm like, wow, that's a really good box. I need to do something with that. Unfortunately, I say that a lot. I want to keep a lot of cute things. Okay, so we'll keep that for later too. Lots of cool stuff on there. Alright, so now we've got this big old long thing. Flippity flaps on the ends. Okay. Let's see, I'm going to clean up this bottom down here. I don't want that lippy thing on there. Now I need to decide what I'm going to put on the inside, because this is nice cardboard, but I don't think it's strong enough to just be a cover on its own. And I'm not sure if I want to cover the inside with paper or fabric. If I did fabric, I could put a little bit of batting in there and make it a little puffy on the inside, but the outside would just be this, which I do a flap on the back. That would make a very large spine if I kept both the flaps. Because say this is one side of it. You have a flap here. You have your flap here. That is a pretty massive spine. So I think I'm going to have to trim this back some. I might just keep the flap on the back and then have the front come to say there. And if I don't like the way those are cut off, I could always put something on the front. Let's see. I have a page folded in half. Sorry, I'm working this out while you're on camera with me, so this is how I craft. I usually have no idea what I'm doing when I start. So, come along. Welcome to my brain. Alright, so here's the fold. Like a spine like this big. What? I'm terrible with measurements. How big is that? Maybe like a 2.5 inch spine. Yeah, that would be nice. And then the other side of the paper here. So we'd be cutting it off like in this area. You still get most of the deer, you get most of the farm word. Maybe I could just fold it here, and then I could keep the whole flap. These are decisions we're going to have to make. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the whole paper, do a 2-inch spine, two-and-a-half-inch spine. We'll mark this with a pencil. So I'm going to do a fold right there. Then we don't lose any of this pretty box. Okay, and my board right there. Okay, there's my pencil right there. This one needs a good score. so that'll be the front pocket flap. Pocket flap. We'll decide if it's gonna, which way it's gonna be. That's the back flap. Okay. Then we need to put the spine in. Okay. So, a little space there. Fold this guy right about here. Is that going to be? Oh, Di, you need your front and your back cover to be the same. You can't just guesstimate. All right. Okay, you talked me into it. Let's actually measure. All right, so we got 12 and 13 and a quarter. Okay, 13 and a quarter minus 2 is 11 and a quarter. So half of 11, we're going to say, is 5 and a half. Okay, so I'm going to score each side at 5 and a half. That's what we're doing. So I'm going to do 5 and a half on this side. And then turn it around and do 5 and a half on this side. It's going to make our spine a little bit bigger than 2 inches, but that's okay. I don't think anybody's going to mind that. All right, so what did that make our spine come out to be? 2 and a quarter, because math. All right, good job. All right. So fold this. Fold this. Okay. That is a big pocket. This one may have to be just a flap, because that's kind of a big pocket. There's not a lot of tucking room there. So either we cut it back, or we just leave it as a flip flap, which I'm more inclined for the flapping, because then I could put something to kind of keep that from doing this business. I'll put something there to strengthen that up. And then this one can be a pocket, because then you can tuck things in. And there's our spine. Oh, isn't that so cute? Oh, I'm loving this already. Look how rustic that looks. Oh my. Okay. Wow, that is really, really cute. All right, I think I'm gonna stop the video here, and I'm gonna go find some fabric or paper or something that I want to put on the inside of this too, so we can see what we're gonna do with that. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks everybody. Bye.